Hello everyone, welcome to another Google Ads video. In this video, we're going to talk about negative keywords or exclusion keywords. Now, in this video, I'm not going to talk about how to set it up exactly. There's tons of videos on that, but something that causes a lot of confusion is how negative keywords actually work. So within negative keywords, you have the same match types as in normal keywords, which is exact, phrase, and broad. The thing is, these match types work completely differently when it comes to negative keywords. This is already confusing to a lot of people, but additionally, the Google Ads article about negative keywords match types, it's not very clear. They have a separate table per match type, so you need to go ahead and compare things or remember it's in a weird order. So, what I have done is created a table that is more logical, makes more sense. So Google is using the example of running shoes, so I am as well. Now all of this information is taken directly from their tables. I just put it in a more clear overview table. So if you're excluding the term running shoes, will your ad show when somebody searches for running shoes? No, it won't. Not on broad, not on phrase, not on exact. But let's change one little thing about that search term and make it blue running shoes. Now if you have excluded running shoes on broad match, adding one word at the beginning or at the end, such as blue running shoes. The same thing for phrase match. If you have running shoes excluded as phrase match, blue running shoes will not trigger your ad. Then we go to exact, however. Now, as you can also see in this table, there's only one no and 4 yeses for how exact works. So blue running shoes is not exactly running shoes because it adds a word. So if you're using exact negatives, only that exact keyword or search term will be blocked. Then the next one, shoes running. So the words are in a different order. Now broad match will still exclude if the words are in a different order. But you see for phrase match and exact match, the ad will show. That's because with phrase match, it only takes exactly that order. So shoes running does not adhere to the same order as running shoes, and phrase match will not block it. Then if we change it a little bit to tennis shoes, in Google's example it actually says blue tennis shoes. It doesn't matter. It could have just been tennis shoes, and broad match will not block it if it's on running shoes. And then running gear. Gear is also not shoes, so nothing will block it if you only have running shoes in your negative keywords. So let's go over one more example of this. Let's take the term basketball jersey, and you have excluded basketball jersey on broad, phrase, or exact. So somebody searches for basketball jersey exactly, of course, all of the match types will block it. But then if someone would search for basketball jersey NBA, only broad match and phrase match are going to block it. Phrase match will do so because basketball and jersey are still in the same order. It's just one word is added at the end. It could have also been added at the beginning as long as basketball jersey is still in order. Phrase match will continue to block it. Exact match, however, only blocks the exact search term. Basketball jersey NBA, basketball jersey sale, it is essentially the same thing, just adding another word to the end of the keyword. Broad and phrase match will block this, but exact won't. Then 2 more examples that only broad will block. If somebody searches for jersey for basketball, only broad is going to block. However, phrase match is not going to block it because it doesn't keep the order of basketball jersey when you have jersey for basketball. And exact, of course, it's not blocking anything. Then some examples of when even broad match is not blocking it anymore. So NBA jersey, it's not exactly the same as a basketball jersey, but intent might be the same, and on a regular broad match keyword, this would match. On negative, however, NBA is a different word than basketball. It doesn't matter that it's related. If you change the words to something completely different, so instead of basketball jersey, we take basketball games live tonight. Games live tonight is obviously very different from a jersey, but it doesn't matter how different it is. If it's not exactly the same word, broad is not going to block it. And then basketball jerseys. This is actually something that surprises people the most. While people can understand that broad match basketball jersey on negatives will not block NBA jersey, people often assume that it will block plurals, and it doesn't. Now do keep in mind that when you exclude keywords right from the search terms report, by default it'll be exact match. And while it's easy enough to change from the ad group to the campaign or a list, manually changing from exact to phrase or broad would be very tedious, especially if you're excluding multiple keywords. So the best thing to do would be to download a list of the keywords and then add them manually to your list. So thank you for watching. I hope you learned something. If you have any questions, let me know, and I hope to see you on the next video.